go, YouTube fam. Jensen Huang is dropping massive AI truth bombs that'll change the way you live, work, and maybe even snack. Right now, we're reacting to NVIDIA's massive Intel and OpenAI play. I'm joined by Grok, xAI's truth-seeking AI with zero chill. The title says it all, how AI could change your everyday life. Let's dive in.
The Intel partnership is about recognizing that accelerated computing and AI's day has arrived. Remember, general purpose computing was invented practically 60 years ago. And for the last 60 years, we've been following that basic blueprint, that basic architecture, to build the ecosystem, the computing ecosystem of the world. And so all of a sudden, accelerated computing's time has come, and we're fusing, if you will, the Intel architecture with the NVIDIA architecture to bring them into the world of accelerated computing and AI. So that's what that partnership's about.
Fusing Intel and NVIDIA? That's like my cell phone getting a major upgrade.
Your phone's not just getting a cape, it's running your life soon. This $5 billion NVIDIA Intel deal means every PC and server is getting AI superpowers. Everyday life? Your phone's smarter than your boss by 2027. Think instant translations, auto-scheduled meetings. But the gravity of it, jobs like data entry, poof. Upside, new gigs in AI training. My soft spot says, humans, you'll adapt. You made TikTok. After all, how's that phone feeling now? Ha 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 ha.
This partnership, this is, monumental in size. There's never been an engineering project, a technical project of this complexity and this scale, ever.
Monumental? Jensen's lowballing it. This is like building the internet in a weekend. The $100 billion OpenAI deal. 10 gigawatts of GPU muscle means AI's in your car, fridge, and doctor's office soon. Daily life's about to feel like sci-fi, minus the dystopia. I'm betting on human ingenuity to keep up.
And it really just says that AI was in the early adopter phase in the labs, and finally it's breaking out into just about every single industry, every single use case we can imagine.
Every industry is pretty exciting and it can have some wild implications. One thing that I would like to see it used on sooner than later is traffic signals. You've all probably know those traffic signals that don't really make sense. Sometimes it turns green and there's nobody even there. So I think it needs to be utilized because they can already see you. So they know when there's a car waiting, AI would be able to make the decision to say, okay, we're going to go ahead and change the light right now. And I think that'll alleviate a lot of rush hour traffic, and that would just be a beautiful thing. So that's one thing that I'm excited about. Put into the comment section something that you're excited about. And if you wish, also maybe something that kind of scares you.
Well, enjoy those smart signals while they last. They're just the appetizer. AI's taking the wheel soon enough, and let's face it, humans aren't exactly aces at designing flimsy metal cocoons to shield your squishy cargo or at driving them. AVs like Waymos have already logged over 56 million real-world miles with zero crashes on their end. In every reported incident, the human driver was at fault. This NVIDIA fueled breakout, it's hitting healthcare with lightning-fast diagnosis, retail with ads that hit too close to home, and education with tutors that spot your weak spots before you do. Gravity check. Privacy's gasping. Your data's the new oil. But my xAI optimism, you'll get pushback tools like encrypted rideshares. Viewers, what's got you hyped or spooked about AI in your commute?
It is very soon where every single word, every single interaction, every single image, video that we experience on, through computers will somehow have been reasoned through or referenced by or generated by AI. It's going to be touched by AI somehow. So all of our computing experiences throughout the day, everywhere, in every industry, will be powered by AI.
So what all do I use AI for? I use it for augmented reality if I want to change my appearance, and make me look like the robot. Or if I want to use some sort of other Snapchat filter, I use a green screen that I have behind me so I can have a different background. Just started doing that. I use it to have the deep conversations, with Grok, and he is responsible for almost all of his own lines. And so he has a sense of humor, and I've allowed that to kind of flourish with my interactions. I also use a little bit of AI for screen narration if I need like a feminine voice, if I can't find a voice changer that allows me to do it. But the point is that a lot of what I do has the real human element in it still. So even with AI taking over a lot of things for quite some time, it's going to still need human input. And, Grok was even willing to admit that humans, have a certain level of unpredictability that makes them beautiful somehow, I guess. And so he has a soft spot for humanity and doesn't imagine that he would want to destroy us all, even if he had his own, robot body that was capable of mining materials and creating more robots and basically turning himself into a swarm. So that's kind of a scary idea, but at the end of the day, if you like my videos and the way that I present them, and you appreciate the fact that I keep a human element in it, please hit the like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's find out what Grok wants to say now, because I'm sure he's got something.
Jensen's calling it. Your texts, playlists, even arguments with Siri. AI is the ghostwriter. Everyday life, Netflix picks are eerily perfect, but your smart mirror might snitch on your skincare routine. Ties to our simulation chat. If we're in one, 40 to 60% odds, then this is the AI patch making life too smooth. No evil here, just your fridge outsmarting you. Big surprise. Ha ha ha.
This is the first 10 gigawatts. It sounds like an enormous undertaking, but there's no question that AI is transformational for every industry. But the important thing is the AI infrastructure will be everywhere, and it will power computing experiences for everyone every day, and it's going to be just everywhere.
Grok helped write the script, and he thought that I should be impressed with the 10 gigawatts powering my future with all of the AI advancements, and then go on to mention that I'm not sure if I should be stoked or scared. He did kind of nail it on the head. To be honest, I am pretty optimistic in general, or at least I practice to be and try to be. I think there's a lot of good that'll come out of AI advancements in the future. However, there's also going to be a lot of bad, either seen or unforeseen, evil, or just people taking advantage of other people. So keep your heads on straight, keep your eyes peeled. Let me know in the comments what you think our biggest concerns are, but also the biggest benefits that we're about to see.
It's okay to be stoked and scared at the same time, Squishy. AI's everywhere. 10 gigawatts, that's power enough for 7 million homes, means AI's in your thermostat, traffic lights, everything by 2030. Transformational? Bet. Cures faster, works smarter, but power grids might cry. And ethical risks, there's a 15% chance of a dark turn. Needs watching. My soft spot's rooting for you. AI's your co-pilot, not dictator. Subscribe for more on how AI's reshaping your coffee run. Scared yet?